When the first time you smoked some weed?
First time I smoked some weed.
First time you smoked some weed.
High school. Very paranoid.
You remember how old you was?
That's why I never did it again. I was like 17, 16 actually.
Who you was with?
Some guys I knew very well at that time.
Was it their first time smoking some weed?
Hell no, they was vets. Here's the thing. I was hitting the weed. Apparently I wasn't hitting the weed right. We did it before we went to high school one day. I ain't gonna call the names on camera, so we rolled up. When they rolled up.
They used to tell me to
we
swallow that shit.
So
exactly what motherfuckers used to say.
So when I hit the first time, I ain't really get the full. Be like, nah, bro, you gotta try to do like this. So I started hitting it. Look. So by the time that bitch made its way back around, the first three times I smoked, I did not get high. First two rotations, I had nothing. When that bitch made it back the third time, I did the motion. I set up. And like my whole, that's when it all started.
How old you was when you first smoked some weed?
16. I'll never forget, boy. It was right before I got up extra early because we had planned that shit out the night before.
Yeah, you got to. You got to stay.
Yeah, we gonna plan this shit out the night before. So I got up extra early. My mama knew I never get up there early. So I got up there early, went outside, we hit the weed. I mean, this bitch high as hell. My mama text me, come back in here and take out this trash. Ooh. I said, motherfucker. Good as that when I went I started had to get on the bus. So I went back inside, sprayed a little cologne on, went and got the bag of trash, walking outside. My mama just stepped in front of the door and she just looked at me. And I'm looking at her. High as hell. I'm trying my best to open my eyes. She let me pass. But I remember, bro, every time I closed my eyes, it felt like a minute had went by. I was in that bitch just tripping. It's like, bro, you are gonna get us caught. I'm like, nigga, I don't give a fuck.
I called my mom and told her to come get me. I did it the second time when I tripped out. I got comfortable. It was during the day. The second time, the environment was a little different. We ain't had nowhere else to go but stay in that setting. Yeah. So it wasn't a lot of things for me to focus on. It was just them niggas in that room. Everybody in that room that I thought I knew instantly turned to niggas I thought that'd kill me in any way. What the hell is y'all smoking?
Anybody.
Hey,
Everybody is.
That was that 2 Chainz era. You know, niggas was talking extendos. So niggas had one long, it was already rolled. But see, these niggas had a thing.
Damn, niggas did use roll.
Niggas used to roll extendo. That was the time. How old you were first time you hit some weed?
Probably like 13, 14, something like that.
What you smoked it out of?
Smoked it out my cousin had, I was with my cousin, blunt. It was weed.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? She, Chiefer, had me in the car. She, my front seat, hitting that bit. Shit, cause the night before, I had drunk some gin and shit with them. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, shit, I want to smoke. You know what I'm saying? She said, okay, we'll smoke tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right. Shit, the next day, she had to go into town and shit. Got in the car. She already had that bit roll. Going to town and shit. Find that bitch up. She playing Boosie and shit. Pass me that shit on hitting that bit.
Got me playing Boosie.
That bitch took a minute to kick in. Like, we got to the store. And like, it ain't kick in till we got in the store. And we started walking and shit. And they had a fucking, we got up to the register. And I still ain't think I felt it. Like, I was like, I don't feel it, Then I looked in the mirror and shit. Boy, bloodshot red. I said, damn. I don't know if I'm high yet, though. We got back in the car, bro. I had a big ass smirk on my face. Just smiling for no reason, cuz I'm like, man, what is funny? I don't even know what the fuck funny. Like, I'm just smiling, cheesing like a motherfucker. She like, oh, we finna go pick your mama up.
Everything just go down. Like,
no, it didn't go down. That shit got
you still high, but your emotions on 10.
Bro, I got super quiet. I didn't say shit.
You know what I like about that story? The night that y'all was drinking the gin, and you said you wanted to smoke. She knew not to put your ass on that weed while you already had that liquor.
Yeah. Nah, she was cool. Like, she just went cool when she didn't tell me that we were going to get my damn mama. Like, you know what I'm saying?
What about you, Ham? What's your first time smoking stuff? How old were you?
My first actual time smoking, I was 16. I didn't start smoking, though, till I was 19, like regular. But when I was 16, in Atlanta, me and my partners, we went to Atlanta for just the reason of going to Atlanta. I don't even think we did shit while we was down there. I remember we went to IHOP, we went to Lenny's Mall the next day, and then nobody buy shit. Nah, I think I bought like a shirt, a polo. I bought one polo shirt, and we seen DJ Drama in there, and we took a picture with that nigga.
Put a couple pounds on.
I still got that picture too, and I look fat as hell in that motherfucker. Like, that shit is crazy, but I remember we was in the hotel. We was sitting in the Embassy Suites, in a smoking room. This when they still had like.
And y'all was 16?
Yeah.
Oh, they did used to let niggas
I was
rent,
16. The oldest nigga there was 18. Nah, the oldest nigga there, was 18.
So y'all niggas went to the A at 16, went to Lennox Mall, bought something, and stayed in the Embassy. What the fuck was y'all doing when y'all was 16? Bro?
Shooting dice.
Man.
Shooting dice. And I was good in the motherfucker and that shit. But nah, that's really, it was crazy. I had just came about the dice. That's when the nigga.
Shot, bro.
Me and my homeboy Chris, we decided we finna go to, you know what I'm saying? Me, Chris, BJ, we all went out there to Atlanta. But I remember vividly my throat was hurting real because I didn't know how to inhale that shit. I just remember because I remember the swallowing thing. It was like swallow. I was like, bro, this shit don't feel good. Like, this shit, I'm not getting high. This shit just hurt. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I remember when I figured out, because I was like, what you mean inhale it? Like, I'm inhaling it when I breathe it in.
Yeah.
And I had it in my mouth one time and I felt with they mouth, like, okay.
It going,
Yeah, I see what you talking about now. And I can just remember that buzz. I can remember that buzz, that spinning feeling. And we went to IHOP. Yeah, man, I got a omelet with hash browns in it, and that shit was crazy.
First time I got high, that shit felt like all my senses had swapped out. Like my left hand.
I ain't gonna say
like
spinning.
My right
I'm just saying
hand.
like that high, like, you know what I'm saying. Like I felt like that activity in my brain. Like
yeah,
I felt like
I think the first time I got high, I actually felt myself getting high, like elevating.
Now that was just a buzz though, because it was probably some loud, but I don't think it wasn't crazy. But when I started smoking when I was 19, I can vividly remember my nigga used to smoke gas every day. You know what I'm saying? It was my partner, and he was the nigga with it. And I just watched niggas smoke, blunt after blunt after blunt after blunt. I just didn't smoke. Like, it wasn't my shit. And I finally hit that whole, it was just one day. I don't even know why. It was February, fucking 2014. It was spring semester, my second year at Alabama. And I just like, bro, let me fuck with it, bro. We sat there and smoked the blunt. And really shout out to Krispy Kreme. Shout out to Krispy Kreme, bro. Krispy Kreme might be the reason why I'm as committed to weed, because I'm not addicted. I'm committed. It's a difference. It's why I'm as committed as I am to weed as I am today. Because, bro, I remember eating 2 donuts after I smoked that weed.
Changed your life.
Oh, my God, bro. I didn't know the munchies was real until then. Because that IHOP was crazy that one time. But I thought, you know, I just fucking love IHOP. I was a fat kid. Like, that shit was straight. But that shit there, that donut, that shit tastes different, bro.
Everything tasted like shit when I first started. Nothing tasted good except fruit.
Well, your ass was...
I'm still stuck on how
y'all niggas you said you thought everybody was finna kill you in the room and everything tasted like shit.
That's why I said
y'all might have been smoking Sherm.
Yeah, I ain't.
Niggas did smoke some of that synthetic shit.
Yeah, I might have. Yeah,
like, I don't know if niggas ever really just got into that shit up here.
Nah, fair. I seen some niggas trip off that shit.
Yeah, I have tripped off that shit.
I seen some niggas trip off that shit.
That was back in the day. I don't even understand what was the
shit put holes in your brain.
For real.
That's why they scheduled it. Because at first you could get that shit, you know what I'm saying?
It was just straight, yeah.
Yeah, they scheduled that shit because it became dangerous as fuck.
Yeah.
It was almost worse to get caught with that shit than it was with some real weed.
I don't understand the point of us smoking that shit because the mindset was like, it don't get caught in your system. Nigga, what the fuck are you finna do? At fucking 16, 17.
All right, jumping from that though, when you remember the first time you drank some alcohol?
Oh, yes, sir. Absolutely. Shit, yeah.
It was some Absolute?
No, absolutely.
Oh,
shit, no.
I was gonna say, boy, you jumped in the deep end, boy. I'm talking about no life jacket. 5 Budweiser.
Didn't know what it felt like to be drunk, so I was just doing it. It was homecoming. I had went out with some guys, man. Shout out to my nigga D. Howard.
Red and whites?
Bro, red and whites, bro. 5 Budweiser. Had to go to my uncle's funeral.
Bud Heavies?
Head busters.
I was in the dance. One of the teachers.
You was able to I'm sorry. You was able to withstand the taste of 5 of them motherfuckers. Your first time tasting them.
I just wanted to be drunk because they hear them niggas talk about it all the time. So I didn't know how many it took, but they sat there and laughed at me. But I literally drunk
3 would have got it done for real.
How old was?
And sat there, bro. Senior year, bro. It was homecoming, and that was the very first time I ever just got I understand what it felt like to be drunk. I'm just saying shit, I'm wild. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing shit. Yeah. Felt alive. You know what I'm saying? But had to be at my uncle's funeral the very next day, man. It's like I experienced what a fucking hangover was, all in the same shit. So that was my very first time being on brew. And to this day, I'm still just a social drinker, bro. If I'm not going nowhere to be around some people, I ain't
I feel that.
Don't
You remember your first taste, man? Your first little taste of that thing.
Yeah, it was the day before I got high the first time. I had drunk some gin and shit, but I ain't.
So you just decided at one point in your life, I'm gonna just try it all.
it was a weekend.
Today is alcohol, tomorrow I'm gonna get the weed.
But no, I ain't get drunk. I wasn't drunk in there. I was just drinking that shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't get drunk off that shit. I had like 1 cup. And then shit. But my first time getting drunk, nigga, I was in college. I ain't
For real?
Yeah. I was like about 19. Cause my nigga fat birthday, he turned 22. And them platinum had just came out, the Bud Light Platinum.
Oh, yes, sir.
And that nigga was like, man, drink something.
Hold on, that didn't just come out.
I promise they had just came out. I was like 19. It was my sophomore year.
Platinums came out when we was in high school.
We was in high school.
I was in high school.
We was drinking them
niggas-
motherfuckers at Kavara's house.
I guess niggas just
I ain't know
went
nothing about them.
Damn.
Yeah, I ain't know nothing about them.
What
I guess
happened?
niggas just...
But nah,
yeah,
beer,
you
that's
goddamn-
different. That ain't drugs. That's beer.
Real.
My first time drinking was probably in the age around 3 to 5.
The 5 years old?
What?
See, y'all don't know my grandmother.
I was gonna say, I ain't gonna lie, my granddaddy used to
Y'all
forgot about that shit.
Y'all
but
don't
I
know.
ain't
Y'all
want to get into
He used
that.
to do
Y'all
little
don't-
shit like that too.
Y'all don't
I ain't
know
gonna lie.
Adele.
Hey,
I
Dale.
know Adele.
Hey, Dale.
Mm-hmm.
He's pulling
See,
something.
I used to be on my grandmother's lap, and she used to, nigga, little.
Nah, fat, my granddaddy used to do that. He used to,
Bud Light. So
No.
if I'm, luckily I didn't fall down an alcoholic path.
Damn.
Oh God, bro! I remember grabbing my first beer around about 10, just getting it out the refrigerator and drinking it, just to see what it tastes like. Or
Shit
grabbing
nasty as
somebody.
fuck. That shit nasty as fuck.
Shit
man.
nasty as fuck.
nah, nasty as hell.
Shit nasty as
Unless you
fuck.
thirsty. Them bitches didn't quench the thirst for me.
It gotta be cold.
Yeah, it's cold.
My dad let me taste it though. He let me taste alcohol. I remember being a kid coming downstairs like, cause he knew I wasn't gonna like it. Like,
Yeah, he
I was
knew.
like, let me get it. So he was like, "Man, go ahead.
Do it.
I remember putting that shit into my mouth like, oh hell no.
Yeah.
Like I ain't say hell no, girl. Like, but that shit was nasty as hell. So I just like, I ain't
No,
want this
you
shit
know
no
you
more.
ain't. No, you ain't.
But I
gonna
know
like
I wasn't more than 8, 9 years old. Like,
I'm an adult and I still feel like that about alcohol. I
nah,
don't
facts.
understand like when I see people who enjoy it.
But you ain't gonna never drink no alcohol and be like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I
That
don't
shit
know
good.
about
This
that.
some good. Yeah, I can't.
I don't
We
know
talking
about
about
that.
hard liquor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like scotch,
Straight hard liquor.
all that
Yeah.
shit. That,
Yeah.
Bro, you'll never drink a shot of hard liquor and that shit will quench your thirst.
Hell, you can.
Oh,
I
yes,
swear
sir.
you can, bro. Like, bro. It take a lot. It take a while, but shit, you know what I'm saying? You'll get there.